What's up, Achievers? Lauren Pack here, and today I have a quick kettlebell class for you. It's going to be pretty quick moving throughout the whole thing. We're going to do 3 rounds of a 4 exercise circuit, and then 3 rounds of a 2 exercise circuit, and then it's going to be done. All right, so you just want to have a moderate size, maybe light to moderate size kettlebell, depending on what you have at home and depending on your experience level. And let's get right into it. So we're going to start with a warm up. I want you to come on down to a kneeling position, and you're going to take your hands behind your back, clasp your fingers, roll your shoulders down and back, and then from this position we're going to do some neck nods. So you're going to bring your chin to your chest and then look up at the ceiling and extend. Very good. So we're flexing down and then extending up. Awesome. Keep thinking about keeping those shoulders down away from your ears, clasping those hands. Let's get one more of these. Beautiful. And now from the same position, we're going to do turn side to side. So you're going to look over your right shoulder and then over your left shoulder. Just starting to get that neck nice and loosened up after either a long night's sleep or a full day at your desk. It's good to get some movement in here. Get one more over each shoulder. Awesome. All right, next we're going to take your right leg, have your right foot out in front of you, and then go ahead and swing that foot out to the side. All right, so we're in an open half kneeling position. Hinge your hips back, reach your hands forward, and then take your right hand, reach it through the space between your left hand and your left knee, and then rotate around. So now we're kind of still incorporating some neck movement, but also now getting in some upper back, T-spine mobility as well, and starting to open up those hips. All right, think about rounding as you reach through, and then opening up and really extending as you reach that hand up toward the ceiling. Let's get one more on this side. And go ahead and switch. So now we're going to swing our left foot out to the side, hinge those hips back, hands on the floor out in front of you, reach that left hand through the space, and rotate it up to the ceiling. Awesome work. Now today for our kettlebell class, I'm going to give you a few different options for some of the exercises that are a little bit more advanced. So if you are uncomfortable with some of the movements that I show initially, I'm going to give you alternatives and modifications so you feel like you can meet yourself where you're at throughout this workout. All right, excellent. Last one we're going to do here is a downward dog to a Spider-Man lunge. So I want you to start in a push-up position. I want you to send your hips up to the ceiling, get a good stretch through your hamstrings, backs of your legs. Then come back forward, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Hold that for a second. Think about dropping that back hip and opening up your chest. And then go ahead and step it back. Switch sides. Send the hips up. And then swing that right leg forward and open up your chest. Very good. We're going to get a couple of these on each side. Now we're really opening up the hips. Stretching out the upper back as you press your hips up to the ceiling and press your head and chest through your arms. We get one more on each side. And good. All right, we should be feeling a little more loose, a little more ready to go. So I'm going to explain our first circuit to you. So like I said, it's 4 exercises. It's actually 3 exercises because the first 2 are the same movement, just on the right side and then on the left side. And this is the one where there's going to be a few different ways that you can approach it. All right. So the movement is called a step back clean. So you're cleaning the kettlebell, and as you clean the kettlebell up, you're stepping back with the leg that you're cleaning with, stepping back forward and cleaning again. So I'll show you from the front. It looks like this. You're going to swing the bell back, clean and step back. Stand up, swing, clean and step back. Now that's a very complicated combination. I'll show you from the side as well. So you're gonna go clean and up. All right. Now, if you've never done them before and you want to try them, but you're not quite ready to go right into the combination, you can break it up into a clean to reverse lunge. So from here, you do a clean, pause, lunge, and back up. And repeat. Clean and pause, and then lunge. All right, so we're breaking it into 2 different movements. Now, if you're not comfortable or confident with the clean, we're just gonna hold it in the rack position, and you're gonna do a reverse lunge. So don't worry about adding that clean component. and you're just gonna lunge with the kettlebell in the rack position. All right, so lots of options there. We're gonna do exercise number 1 will be on the right side, exercise number 2 will be on the left side. Then we're gonna go into a tall kneeling goblet push press. So for this one, you're gonna take the kettlebell in both hands, holding it at your chest. You're gonna start in this tall kneeling position, sit your hips back to your heels, drive them forward, and use some momentum from your legs to help get that kettlebell overhead. All right, so hinge and drive and back down. Cool. And then exercise number 3 is gonna be a tall plank kettlebell drag. So you're gonna be in a tall plank position, push-up position. You're gonna have the kettlebell off to the side. You're gonna reach through, drag it over, hand back down, and switch sides. Goal here is trying not to let your hips wiggle side to side as you do it. All right, so it's gonna be 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. It's 4 exercises. We're gonna go through it 3 times through, have a little rest, and then get on to our finisher after that. Sound good? All right, let's get ready. We have 5 seconds to get started with our first step back clean. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So on the right side, clean to lunge. If you're comfortable making that smooth transition, go for it. If you need to break it up, you just pause and then lunge. And then of course, if you're not comfortable with the clean, we're just holding it here and doing our reverse lunge. All right, great job. Whichever variation is working best for you is the one you should choose. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very nice. Shake it out, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, I'll show each of the variations. I'll start with the racked reverse, I'll start with the step back clean and go from there. All right, let's go. So the step back clean, we're stepping back right as the kettlebell is about to land in the rack position. Awesome. Or the clean to reverse lunge. We're just getting a pause for a moment while we kind of get ourselves balanced. Or we're going right into straight up reverse lunges. Nice job, everyone. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful. All right, next we're coming down, tall kneeling position, holding the kettlebell by the outsides of the handles in this goblet position here. All right, we're gonna hinge and drive up in 2, 1, and go. Hinge those hips back, drive overhead. Nice job. So just getting a little bit of power from your hips to help your arms along for the ride. Nice work. Awesome job. Now when you're pressing, want to think about your ribs staying over your hips. Make sure you're not arching your back or pressing the weight out in front of you. Everything's nice and stacked. We got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, next we're going into that tall plank drag. All right, so set the kettlebell up so that it's to your left. Your hands are out in front of it, so you can reach your right arm through and grab it. We got 2, 1, and go. So you're reaching through, dragging it over, place the hand back down, and switch sides. This one is really about control and not about speed, so we're not rushing through it. We want to think about your hips staying as square to the floor as possible as you go through this. That's the challenge here. We want to make sure we're not rocking our hips as we maneuver that bell from side to side. Nice job. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. That's 1 down. We got 2 more to go. All right, it's moving quick. We're going back into the step back clean, starting with it in your right hand, whichever variation feels the best to you. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. I like a little combo move because it gets so many things accomplished in one quick, short period of time. Feels very efficient. Nice job. As you're doing that clean, make sure your grip is loose enough that the kettlebell can rotate around your hand and land softly on the back of your wrist. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Shake it out. Whew, awesome work. We're going over to the left side. All right, a couple deep breaths. And go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Don't worry about it if the first couple feel a little clunky, a little awkward. These combination moves take a few reps to kind of get into a rhythm. All right, and you can always scale it back to doing the clean 2 reverse lunge instead of that full combo. Nice job. 10 more seconds. Woo, starting to feel those legs burn a bit. And 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. Excellent work. Let's bring it down to the floor. Tall kneeling position, holding the kettlebell in the rack. We're doing that push press using your legs. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice job. Try to finish with those arms right next to your ears. Now, if for any reason kneeling bothers your knees, you can do this from a standing position. So from here, you can just bend your knees and drive overhead. All right, so if being down on the ground, if you don't have anything soft to put under there, is bothering you, just go to standing. 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. All right, we're going to the tall plank kettlebell drag next. So get that kettlebell again off to your left side. Hands are out in front of it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. If you're feeling like you're having a hard time keeping your hips from shifting, bring your feet out a little bit wider. All right, the wider base you have, the more stable you're gonna feel, and the more you're gonna be able to resist that rotation. All right, also make sure you're not starting to stick your butt up in the air. Bring those hips down, squeeze your glutes. Nice job, stay strong. 5 more seconds here. 2, 1, take a rest. All right, we're almost there. We just have one more round to go. We're back to our clean, either the step back clean, clean to lunge, or the straight up reverse lunge. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, right side. Nice job, everybody. Land nice and softly on the back of that wrist. Back knee very gently taps the ground in that reverse lunge. Awesome, make sure that you're keeping your shoulders square in the clean and your back flat as you swing that leg back, the bell back. We got 5 more seconds, nice job, stay strong. 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah, my quads are starting to burn. And I'm already thinking about our finisher. You don't know what it is, but it's gonna burn. So get ready for that. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, other side, let's go. Nice job. Thinking about stringing one right into the next if you can. Getting into a rhythm here. Continuing your breathing. Oh yeah, 10 more seconds, come on. Keep pushing through. We got this. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice job. Oh man. My quads, they're burning. It's okay, we can do this. Our legs are strong, our bodies are strong. We can make it through. We got 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice job. As you sit back, you can allow your torso to lean forward slightly and then drive and make sure you're nice and tall at the top. Nice job. Feel your hamstrings and your glutes contributing to this movement. We got 10 more seconds. Nice work here, team. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. All right, excellent work. We're going into that tall plank kettlebell drag. This is the last one of this circuit. Then we get a little break to recover, get some water, and get ready for our finisher. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drag it across. Replace that hand and switch. Keeping those hips down and keeping your belly button pointed straight down toward the floor. No rocking or shifting of your hips. Excellent work, everyone. Almost there. Stay strong. Hold that strong plank. Drive the hand into the floor 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo. All right, high fives. It was short, but it was hard. So I know my quads are feeling it. I'm sure yours are too. Grab yourself a sip of water. Give yourself a second to shake those legs out because we're gonna need them for this finisher, all right? So for our second and final little mini circuit here, we're gonna do a combination of swings and squats. So like I said, get those legs ready. So for our swings, because we have a slightly lighter weight, I have two different options for you. You can do a two-handed swing, kind of just a standard swing, or if your weight is too light and that feels a little awkward or uncomfortable, we can do a hand-to-hand swing where you're switching your hands with each rep. All right, so the straight up swing, you'd be here, I'll show you from the side, hinging your hips back, nice flat back, tilting that bell back toward you, and then from there you swing it up and high between your legs, and then stand up tall and have those arms go straight out in front of you, all right? Now, if it feels a little too light and it feels a little bit awkward that way, we can do it as a hand-to-hand swing. So you start just with your right hand on the bell, shoulders are square, hike it back, and switch to the other hand when it's floating right at shoulder height, all right? So just alternating your hands. After 20 seconds of that, we're gonna place the bell down safely and go directly, immediately into squats, where you can either do a speed squat, body weight, or a squat jump if you're feeling like you want a little extra cardio and a little extra leg burn. We'll do that for 20 seconds, and then we'll fully rest for 20 seconds. So it's gonna be 20 on, 20 on, 20 off. 3 rounds. We got this. We can do this. Are you ready? Let's go. So let me get my timer set. We're getting ready for your first set of swings. It'll be 20 seconds, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice job. Keeping that bell up high in the backswing and then right to shoulder height at the top. Really snap those hips, stand up tall, drive your feet into the floor. Nice job. We got 3, 2, 1, place it down, and squats. So we can go squat jumps, or we can go speed squats, or you can kind of do a combination if you want to do 5 of one, 5 of the other. That's kind of what I'm going to do, I think. Woo! Because my legs are already burning. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest for 20. Awesome work. Just 2 more of those down, or 1 down, 2 more to go. All right, shake those quads out. Woo, they're burning. All right, this time I'll show the hand-to-hand swing option for you. We got 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're just switching at the top. Right when the bell feels weightless and like it's floating a bit, that's when we just transition from one hand over to the other. Nice job. 5 more seconds of swings. 3, 2, 1. Bell safely down and squat. Come on. Use those legs. Whew. Let's go. Yeah, I'm doing 5 and 5. That's what feels good to me right now. Come on. If you can keep jumping, do it. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. All right. We're almost there. We got 1 more left. Choose the swing variation that works for you. Choose what you're going to do for squats. But this is it. We get to cool down after this, all right? Whew, a couple deep breaths. And let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Swings for 20 seconds. Come on, focus on your form. Send those hips back. Reach the bell back between your legs. Stand tall at the top. Crown of your head to the ceiling. Come on, nice job. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's squat. Come on. We can do this. We're almost at the end. Push through. Oh my goodness. 10 more seconds. Come on. Keep pushing all the way to the buzzer. 3, 2, 1. Done. Oh, awesome. All right. If you didn't think you could get an effective workout in this short of amount of time, maybe I just proved you wrong. All right, let's go ahead and cool down a bit. I want to start with a little hip flexor stretch. So go ahead and bring your right foot forward, left knee down to the floor. We want to tilt our hips under and rock that back hip forward just slightly so you feel a good stretch there. And I want you to just start to bring your breathing back to normal. Nice job. Now from here, you're feeling good and you want to add a little bit more of a stretch, reach back with that left hand, grab your left foot, and we're just going to increase that stretch into the quad a bit. Yeah. That feels great. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So again, start with the hip flexor stretch. Really tilt those hips under, drive that back hip forward. Nice and easy here. Starting to bring that heart rate back down. If you want to add that extra quad stretch, you can do that now. Awesome work. Beautiful. Let's flip it over onto our backs. We're going to do a little glute stretch as well. So from here, bring your left foot up on your right knee. Let that left knee kind of hang out to the side. All right, and if that feels comfortable there and you want a little more, pull that right leg in toward you, hug it with your hands, and just relax that right foot down and breathe and stretch. Beautiful. All right, and switch sides. Put the right foot on the left knee. Let that right knee fall out. If that feels good, go ahead and grab the back of that leg. A little added stretch. Relax that left foot. I tend to just like keep it stiff. Feels good to just let it fall. All right. And then feel free to just lay here for the rest of the day or go ahead and get up and get on with your day. But I'm going to definitely chill and do a little meditation and breathing after that because that felt pretty hard. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I hope you'll come back again and do it with me another time when you just have a short window of time, but you want to get a really great workout in. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.